Hey, we'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsor, iZotope, makers of software and plugins for audio repair, mixing, and mastering. We use iZotope products here at the High Gain. It's an important part of how we've been able to bottle pure podcast gold week after week. And guess what? iZotope offers 1 free month of Music Production Suite Pro, which has all the tools you need to mix, master, and repair audio. Also, you can get 10% off all other software using the promo code FRET10. That's FRET10. All of this is at iZotope.com, IZOTOPE.com.
Hey, this is Ed Peterson.
And this is John Kiltica, Ed.
John, this is the High Gain Podcast.
Mother's Day edition.
Oh, it is. Happy Mother's Day, John.
Happy Mother's Day, Ed.
Yeah, I'm all vaxxed up, and I went to Dots yesterday.
Oh, how was that?
It was great. We showed up, and Dot has a dog, Petey Bird.
Oh.
Wiener dog. And we brought Pepper and Waffle over. We showed up and thought we should take the dogs into the backyard, let them go to the bathroom and stuff. We were standing there just kind of talking because I haven't seen my lovely mother in a year. And I hear this chirpy, whiny, weird noise. And I look down and my mom's dog, Petey, has got a rat in his mouth that's alive. And I just felt like that was a perfect portent for how the day would go. Wild animals eating other wild animals and stuff. Yeah, let's go hang out with Mom.
But you made it back home safely, I guess?
Everything was great, yeah. Right when it happened, there was the brief oh, fuck, there's a rat. And then after that, it was a brief this is the perfect way to start this day.
Little rat killing.
Let the games begin.
Perfect metaphor for Mother's Day, right?
I'm in the basement in beautiful West Seattle.
I am also in the basement in West Seattle.
What do you say next week we do this in the same basement?
I don't know.
We've kind of got a remote groove going.
It would be better in person.
Probably.
Yeah.
It is funny to think that we've been doing this for 3 years. A third of that time has been remote. Man, crazy.
You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. You'll fire your musket, but I'll run you through. So when you're waiting for the next attack, you better stand, 'cause there's no turning back.
Beverages.
Yes, Ed.
Great. I did a thing, John. I did a terrible, terrible thing.
What did you do?
As you were singing, it's I have no idea who this is, and I actually typed a lyric in. And that is, full disclosure, cheating.
What did it come back with?
It came back with exactly what I thought it was going to come back with, which is Iron Maiden.
Yes.
Which makes me feel even worse because, I cheated.
Did it give you a song?
The Trooper, right?
Yes.
It didn't actually give me the Trooper. It's the Musket line. I don't know much Maiden, but that Musket line is pretty distinctive.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of songs with Musket references, I feel like. Did you have any Maiden albums when you were a kid?
Absolutely not.
Me either. You would go in record stores and there was that section, I would see those covers. You want to like them, but they're scary, The Maiden stuff, it's too scary for Ed. He can't handle that.
I think I just thought they were dopey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't think dopey. I thought God damn. This is satanic panic era shit.
Yes.
Exactly.
So I slowed it down, Ed.
You could have told me that's exactly how that song went, and I probably would have went, oh, okay.
In the here and now,
I
don't know what's going to happen to that.
What that song is going to sound like? Yeah.
I don't know what, if anything, I did to it, but I think it came out pretty good.
What Ed heard was like single ringing chords with a fuzz pedal.
That brings me to our first wonderful surprise, Ed.
Yeah.
I ran into superfan Jesse Hurlitz yesterday.
Oh, that's sweet.
I ran into him at thunderroadguitars.com.
That's amazing. Did you elbow bump him? Did you fist bump him? Did you straight up go hug route? What'd you do?
I think it was fist bump.
That's fair. That is acceptable.
Superfan Jesse is down from Canada.
Right.
You know, lots of people said, man, if Trump is elected, I'm getting in the car and I'm moving to Canada.
Hell yeah.
Our man Jesse did that.
Yes. Yes.
One of the things he's doing, Ed,
Yeah.
is getting into building pedals.
Oh, no.
Yes. The brand he has made for himself is Moray,
Moray.
like a moray pattern.
Yes.
The pedal itself is called the Visceral,
Ooh.
and it is a combination between the most gnarly fuzz there can possibly be and pulsating, vibrating nastiness.
Tell me more about Jesse's pulsating nastiness. Like... Hey, John,
What?
I'm having a black coffee.
Oh, we should talk about that. So many things to talk about.
Exactly. Yeah.
I myself also have a black coffee,
Okay.
but aren't you going to regale me with all the organic crap you shoved into a juicer?
I had out spinach, oranges, grapefruit, and carrots for a lovely, high energy, high nutrient, juicy beverage.
Yeah.
And 1 month and 2 days after I received my juicer, it broke. It has plastic pieces, and there's like a hopper you put the vegetables in, and then you push down with the thing. And I pushed down, and it totally snapped off and dropped crazy shards of plastic into the juice. So I decided not to drink it.
Are you going to alert the juicing community?
I have contacted Jeff Bezos and told him he's selling me bullshit. They are taking it back. And I ordered a different one that's supposed to be here today because Jeff Bezos was like, oh shit, Ed's pissed. Let's take care of that.
You don't want to get on the wrong side of Ed's beverages.
Exactly. I ordered Breville 800 JEXL Juice Fountain Elite
Ooh.
centrifugal juicer. All stainless steel. Fuck plastic.
Do you have some sort of replacement for the juice beverage, or are you just going to tough it out with the coffee?
My lovely wife used one of those little plastic handheld juicing things. And as I was picking shards of plastic out of my skin and the juice and whatnot, Vicky was hand juicing a grapefruit and oranges. Like we're cavemen over here.
Savages.
Exactly. So I'm sitting here drinking my fucking coffee.
Man, a rocky start, Ed.
Dogs eating rats, plastic shards in my beverages. I've had a rough couple of days, John. What do you got?
Well, remember a couple of weeks ago, I had the Good Belly probiotics?
Your gut flora is thriving.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm on the pomegranate blackberry one again, the one that smells vaguely like latex paint.
Sure.
It's really good.
That's great.
You want to hear about Jesse's pedal?
Yes.
It's got 4 knobs and 2 sides to it. On the left side, it says fuzz mix and fuzz gain.
Okay.
On the right side, you have pulse width and volume.
Okay.
Right now I have it just on the right side. Lots of sustain. It's just doing its thing.
Sure. Turn off the fuzz
Yes?
and turn just on the pulse.
The pulse width is in the middle now.
Okay.
I'll turn it all the way up.
There.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's so great.
That is a John special right there. That is your jam.
I was playing it in Thunder Road,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just loving it,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody in the shop was staring at me like, what the hell is that guy doing? I was just in there like...
That is awesome. So is Jesse planning on like doing a little run of these?
I believe that this is going to be his first production pedal, yes.
Yes.
And this one
Yeah.
is number 1.
Oh my God, John. What?
It's so preliminary, Ed,
Yeah.
that the part that says the label of the knobs and has the name of the pedal
Yeah.
is a piece of paper.
That's super cool.
Here's a combination I kind of enjoyed.
Yeah.
I turn on the Maris Enzo.
Yes.
There you go. Today, I've got a Caparison guitar.
Caparison.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually had to look that up to see if that was some kind of made-up fantasy word.
Yeah.
Turns out it's not. Do you know, like in the medieval times when the knights would go to war on horseback and the horses would be wearing fancy blankets or coverings?
Regalia.
Like the horse was wearing a dress or something?
Sure. Okay.
Those are called caparisons.
Huh. It's a horse dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, you can verb that noun, as in the horse was caparisoned with brightly colored stuff.
Huh.
This brand name is Caparison.
Okay.
It's essentially a super strat looking guitar. It has 2 pickups, a pickup selector switch, and 1 volume knob.
I'm going to speak for John here.
Yes.
I believe John and Ed are both fans of the simplistic control set on guitars. 1 knob, love it.
It's pretty good.
Would you say that's fair?
I would say that's fair.
Yep.
And there's a Schaller trem on here.
Okay.
How many frets do you think this guitar has?
22.
27.
Sure. Why not? Oh, God damn it. You have to warn people when you're going to do that, John. Holy shit. The 27th fret, is that a D?
The very highest note you can get on the highest string here is a G. Lowest G available.
Yeah.
Highest G available.
Good Lord. That's crazy.
So what's up with this?
I don't know what's up with that.
The model I hold in my hand, Ed, is called a Horus, Horus. You familiar with the Egyptian god Horus?
Hell yeah. He's the dude that looks like he's got a dog head, right?
I think he's the bird head.
Is Horus the bird one?
Yeah, the falcon head.
Oh, okay. Is he like a god of war or something?
I don't know. He's the son of Isis, I believe.
Representing power and quintessence?
This is the Horus. The color of this is greeny.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They make a pink sapphire one or a greeny.
Okay.
This is the CC model. It is a signature model named for Courtney Cox.
Like Friends, Courtney Cox.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. Is it not? Is there another one?
There is another one.
Wait, this is or is not Friends star Courtney Cox?
It is not Friends star Courtney Cox. But hey, maybe she's a shredder. I don't know. I'm not going to say she isn't.
Okay.
Just that this guitar is not named after that particular Courtney Cox.
There is another Courtney Cox who plays guitar,
Yes,
who is also married to David Arquette.
probably.
The one Courtney Cox, I think, is no longer married to David Arquette, so he's available.
Maybe he left Courtney Cox to marry Courtney Cox.
That's what I'm saying.
Those Arquettes are nothing if not consistent.
I'm looking at Caparison guitars and Courtney Cox, yeah, the guitar.
Yeah, Courtney Cox is one of the guitarists in the Iron Maidens, an all-female Iron Maiden tribute band.
Hell yes.
She's pretty much a badass.
Yeah, is that true?
Yeah, they're based in Los Angeles, although Courtney Cox hails originally from Philadelphia.
Sure.
Philly girl.
That's great.
Well, you know, Ed, do you remember in the late 80s, Charvel Jackson?
Of course.
Remember when Grover left Jackson and then the whole thing got bought by a Japanese company?
I'm pretending to remember this.
That pretense will serve us well.
Okay, great.
Charvel Jackson, Japan, had a bunch of badass designers and builders.
Sure.
One of them was Itaru Kano.
Okay.
He was probably one of their best designers of the butt rock Charvel Jackson type guitars.
Sure.
Eventually, our man Itaru Kano decided to form his own company.
Okay.
So he starts up Caparison Guitars.
I love it, John.
Yeah,
He's still going at it?
he's still there. In fact, Ed, this guitar I hold in my hand
Yeah.
comes with a certificate of authenticity, hand signed on the bottom by Courtney Cox
Okay.
and Itaru Kano.
That's pretty great.
Yes. It turns out that every Caparison guitar is hand-built by one guy.
Oh, really?
If you get one of these, one guy made it.
Oh, you don't mean one guy makes every single guitar. You mean every guitar is built by a single person.
Yes.
Got it. I thought you were saying Mr. Kano built every single guitar.
He inspects, sets up, and paints every single one. So he painted this one.
Oh, really? Wow, that's crazy. I'm over on the shop page and oh, these are like big boy guitars. These are not low end. These are high end.
Yes, these are extremely high-end guitars with high-end appointments.
Yeah. Wow.
Mr. Kano knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Even after the company was bought in 2011 by a British concern out of Cardiff, Wales,
Ooh.
they were smart enough to keep Mr. Kano on board.
The pickups on this are not active, are they?
They are not.
Okay.
The neck on this is a 3-piece maple neck.
Is it a 5-piece maple neck?
It is a 5-piece maple neck, Ed. 3 of the pieces are maple and 2 thin stripes are walnut
Oh,
for added strength.
cool.
The fretboard is maple with ivory binding, and the inlays are clocks.
Oh, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, right?
Exactly right.
Can't have a little inlay on the 27th fret, though, can you?
There is one.
There's an inlay on the 27th fret?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
I think it's a repeat of 3 o'clock.
Yeah, okay. I'll let that go.
It's a little tiny 3 o'clock.
For when you got to get up there and you got to hit that 3rd octave G.
Hell yeah.
Some sucky player out there only has access to like 2 Gs? Come on.
Yeah, no way.
Get wrecked.
The trem on this, Ed,
Yeah.
is tuned to go pretty far up as well as down. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm just noticing, John.
What?
The tuners. It's got the 2x4.
Yes. It has the 2x4 tuners on a swirly headstock that they call the Devil's Tail.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a scorpion stinger kind of thing.
Or a Devil's Tail.
If you wanted to apply it to an actual thing in the real world, scorpion tail.
Wait.
Yes, I'm saying there is no such thing as the devil.
You're going to hell.
If that were a thing you could do when you shuffle off this mortal coil, yes.
There is no such thing as a mortal coil.
Right, because there's no such thing as a soul.
Nice. Now we're both going to hell.
There you go.
The Schaller trim bridge
Mm-hmm.
has a big, fat brass block under it.
You know, you're up there on a 27th fret. You need like 3 pounds of brass to hold that note for whatever.
Schaller say that imparts FU tone. Capital F, capital U, tone.
I bet that is absolutely true.
Yeah. The paint job that Mr. Kano does is a sponged paint job.
Yeah.
If you paint a solid color and then take a mildly contrasting color and gently sponge over the top of the first color so that the first color shows through, that's kind of what you get.
Yeah.
And that's what this is. Do you want to hear outside the realm of crazy pedals, just sort of a little of what this sounds like?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay, so I've got our 1981 DRV overdrive that we like on. What do you think of that?
It sounded like One Way or Another. That's what I thought you were playing when you first started.
So, not much to it. I'm in the bridge right now.
Yeah.
Flip up to the neck, it's just a little fuller. And then in the middle, of course. If you're looking for a really serviceable shreddy boy without all the bells and whistles, but still of the highest quality, this might be the thing you need. 2 pickups, a trem, and a volume.
Man, there's a hardtail of this. It's an Orbit FX.
Oh,
Super plain string through.
man, just this open E chord.
So these things are like $3,000 to $6,000.
Completely handmade by one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Have they been around since 95? Is that what you said?
1995, yeah. This Courtney Cox model was introduced in 2018.
I just clicked on one of the shapes I like,
Uh-huh.
and it's order now for July 2021.
Whoa.
And that's not too bad. We've talked about a couple times where being dismissive of import guitars, it'll get you. It's where it'll bite you, right?
Yeah.
This is the example of that.
We have talked about that. Oh, then the American company went overseas, and that's a bad thing. Well, here's one that never came over here.
Yeah.
Mr. Kano and company, one at a time, by hand, making these killer guitars.
Yeah.
This idea of the shreddy boy with the least amount of appointments possible on it is something I could see myself keeping my eye open for.
Right.
Even though it's not at all what I do, there's something about it that's kind of fun.
How many of these more metally guitars have we done in the last, 2 months? It seems like we've done a bunch of these things.
Yeah.
We got to stop. I'm warming up to them.
Yeah.
We got to be careful.
We're going to go down the 7-string hole.
Exactly.
Ed?
Yeah.
Does it gent?
What? I don't even know what you're doing.
Do you know what gent is?
Is this like, does it chug?
You know about gent.
I guess I didn't know about gent.
DJENT. You've got a bunch of YouTube catching up to do, my friend.
I'm more on a will it chug vibe. And will that thing chug? Hell yes, it'll chug.
That's it. They're still making them. You can still get them. Caparison.
Yeah. On the, buy it or deny it tip,
Yeah.
I think it just falls into that, I'm not the metally guy. So I think it's, again, just I'm probably not in the market for one of these. But if I were, the Horus is pretty cool. Plain, one knob. Love it.
Right.
What about you?
I think the same. I think I am deny it because, as I say, it's not what I do. And also for the cost. I certainly understand the cost because everything about this screams handmade, custom. But I don't do enough chugging
Yeah.
to justify the cost.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
The Courtney Cox in pink, I would get the pink one.
You like that one?
Oh, man. I do.
We're going to post some pictures of this because if you viewers like us have never heard of this before today, then you might want to look at some of these pictures. We'll make sure to get some of those up there.
Yeah.
Where can people go to find out more about us, Ed?
Instagram. I bet they could go to Instagram and look for the High Gain.
I think so. I think you could go to most of the socials and look for the High Gain and find us doing something or another.
Oh, sure. Twitter and Facebook and whatnot. Absolutely, John.
As well as our main website, as always, thehighgain.com.
You can see pictures of the juicer that broke, so you know which one not to order.
Yes.
I ordered an extra fancy one today, so I'll report back on how that one does.
On that unfortunate yet somehow hopeful note, Ed,
Yes.
I hope you have a great week.
You too. Happy Mother's Day, John.
Happy Mother's Day, Ed.
Happy birthday, Claire.
Happy birthday, Claire.
Bye.
Okay, see ya.